Hey y'all, come on into the live. It's your girl Keitha T. Today we are going to try to make some homemade whipped cream. Y'all come on in. Come on into the live, guys. It's your girl Keitha T. We are trying to make some whipped cream today. So the first thing you want to start with is a chill bowl. Y'all see this one? I don't know if you can see all the ice on it. I had it in the freezer for probably about a good 15 minutes. Where my people at today? All right, so you're supposed to use heavy whipping cream for best results. We are going to use about a cup and a half of the heavy whipping cream. I'm just gonna pour that in. And you all cannot see that. Oops, hold on. Let me get the camera right so y'all can see. Hey, is it Sarage? Hey, Sarage, hey, how you doing? Lead you, how y'all doing today? Thank y'all for stopping by, hanging out with me. Hey, Naipanye, hello, Ahmad, how you doing? So y'all, today I'm trying to get y'all a better view. Something's just not working out right here today. Hey Vera, how you doing? Thank you all for joining the live. I appreciate you dropping in. It's your girl Keitha T. And I'm making a poke cake today. I have the cake already in the oven. And this live, we are going to together attempt to make homemade whipped cream. Never done it before. So I started off with a chill bowl. Stainless steel is supposed to be better. I let that chill in the freezer for about 15 minutes. We are using heavy whipping cream. And we use about a cup and a half of that. I've already poured that into the mixture. Into the bowl, excuse me. Now we're going to add about a half a cup of the confection sugar. Oh, I'm about to do it again. We need this. Me actually mixing up the cake is going to be on another video, but I'm going to attempt to link the two together. Oops, so you all can see it. Okay, why isn't this working? There we go. No, is that right? How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's well. Hey Lourdes, thank you for joining. I get so excited when you guys drop in. I appreciate you because I know everybody's busy. Yeah, I hope I got this thing on right. Can y'all see? I feel like you can't see. Is that better? Somebody drop it in comments. Let me know if you can see. I'm going to turn on this other light. See if that helps. Is that better? Can you all see? Thank you. I need luck because I never did this before. Hopefully it's not going to be a fail. But anyway, we got the heavy cream in. I feel like this thing is not on right, but we'll see. I'm going to turn it on low and I'm going to gradually add some of this confection sugar, y'all. This is the sugar that I'm using. That's it. We're just supposed to require the heavy whipping cream, the sugar, and the little vanilla extract. So we're gonna see how it goes. How's everybody today? The bean team. Who's the bean team? Girl said hi. How you doing? Auntie is over here making a poke cake. That's in the oven. Just a regular box cake mix. We're going to poke some holes. We're going to put some chocolate pudding in. And hopefully this is going to be some good homemade whipped cream that we're going to put on top, guys. Sounds good, right? I know. Hey, if y'all new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And you know what? I appreciate you consider subscribing. So what y'all think? Y'all think it's going to be a thumbs up or a thumbs down? What you think? Go ahead, tell me. Because I'm a little nervous. Hold on, I'll be right back. Ooh, she's not ready yet. Now, let me set the timer for about another. All right, y'all. That cake not ready yet, so we're gonna leave that in there for a little bit longer. If I can get this tripod to cooperate. Anybody up here ever made homemade whipped cream before? Yeah, I don't know why we having these issues today. I don't know what is going on. Can y'all see? Somebody tell me. All right, y'all, we're gonna add a little vanilla flavor. Your girl's making a mess today. What is going on? Keep it teeth. What you doing, girl? All right. Let me do this real quick. Stop that and get this powder that's lingering on the side into the mixture. I have a feeling that we're going to have to add some more sugar. I'm supposed to start off slowly. Hey, how you doing? Did I finish my sentence? Did I tell y'all if you're new and you're enjoying the content, I appreciate you for stopping by. Go ahead and consider subscribing. But yeah, we are attempting to make some homemade whipped cream. So y'all add a little bit more, and I'm going to speed this up in just a minute. Welcome to the live, guys. Let's speed it up just a little bit. I want you all to see what's happening here. I don't see it getting thicker. It's supposed to get thick. How's everybody doing today? Translate for me. Hey y'all, anybody ever made homemade whipped cream? Drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Am I doing this right? Am I doing it right? Because I don't know. But we're about to find out together, guys. And if it's an epic fail, don't y'all laugh at me now. Do not laugh. That just means that something is missing. But hopefully this is gonna work because I got my cake in the oven. Let me speed it up. They told me only about a half a cup of the sugar, but I don't think that's accurate. Trial and error. Yes, that's what we're doing here today. Trial and error for sure. Like, I don't know how long it's supposed to take before it thickens. Maybe I need to use a different attachment. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna add some more sugar in here. I'm gonna add a little bit more vanilla flavor, y'all. Y'all got some tips? Let me know now. Like I told you, I've never done this before. I am experimenting. So how's everybody on the live doing? Y'all like desserts? You like chocolate? Hold on, be right back. Hey y'all, so where's everybody from? What state are you all from? Mossad. Yeah, this is not thickening at all. Let me speed it up. Virginia is in the house. All right. Yeah, I just want y'all to see I'm speeding the mixer up to see if that's going to make a difference. I don't know. Virginia, where's everybody else from? What's the weather like in VA today? Warm, nice. Hi, Hen. I came across the channel again. Great. I love it when you guys return back to the channel. How you doing today? Y'all, this thing making me a little nervous. What you think? Do I need to put more sugar or anything, y'all? Let me let y'all see what it's looking like. Ooh, make the funny noises, y'all. Not thick enough. Come on, you gotta get thick. I don't know if I gotta chill this. What? Amazing. What you making today? So I am making a poke cake. Simply, my cake is in the oven. When it comes out, I'm gonna cool it, poke holes in it, and then we're going to fill it with some chocolate pudding and hopefully top it with this homemade whipped cream. So this is whipped cream that we're trying to make right now. And I've never made homemade whipped cream before. This is the first. Yeah, we gotta get creative. Things are getting so expensive, you know? You gotta put some ingredients together and start making our own. Although whipped cream really doesn't cost that much. I just felt like experimenting today. Oh, it's thickening up, guys. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see it. Can you see? It's starting to get thick. Yay! That means that we're doing something right, y'all. guys still with me? I'm just trying to get this cake ready. You know what I don't like about the live is I've never have enough time to show you guys everything. OMG, guys. We've got whipped cream. Y'all look. Woo! That's so exciting. So exciting. We got some whipped cream. Alright, so it looks like today's attempt was a success. Yes, I love it. So now I just got to get the cake out the oven. The cake has to cool before I am able to poke it with the hose and fill it with the chocolate pudding. And obviously put this Cool Whip on top. Which I really wanted to show you all. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Homemade whipped cream. Homemade whipped cream. Now, for you all that are new, this is your girl Keisha T. Today's video, or live I should say, is about me making homemade whipped cream. And I'm excited because it looks like it was a success. Okay, Panther, I got you. I got you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this whipped cream in the refrigerator because I got to wait for that cake to cool. I wish I could share some of this with you all because God knows we don't need it all. All right, whipped cream is in the fridge. Let's get this cake out so she can cool off. I should get 2 gloves. If you're new, thank you for joining. I appreciate you for dropping by. It's your girl, Keisha T. Y'all, here's the cake. She's got to cool off. Then I'm going to poke holes and I'm going to fill with chocolate pudding. I'm tempted to put her in the refrigerator so it can cool off quickly. What do y'all think? Will I mess her up? I really would like to show you guys the finished product. So, how's everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see. So, let me recap. Hold on, guys. Y'all know what really irks my nerves? Is people taking advantage of people. People doing more than they are supposed to be doing. Life is a two-way communication street. One hand is supposed to help the other hand. And I really don't like when people take advantage of other folks. What y'all think? You know, we got so many people nowadays, they just, hey, if I can get a little more, let me just try to see how far can I go. I don't know where my tire went. I have to be taking me a trip very soon. But guys, let me recap for anybody that is just coming into the live. So we made some homemade whipped cream. Y'all know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this cake in the refrigerator because I want to show you all the finished product. I want you to see me spread that homemade whipped cream on the cake. So here she is. I'm gonna put her in there for a little bit so we can. Now I don't usually put my cake in the refrigerator. You know, to help it cool off quicker, but today I'm going to do it because I want to be able to show you all what I'm making. I want you all to see the poke cake. But let me retract, just in case there's anybody that just came in new. I started off with my mixing bowl. I put that in the freezer for about 15 minutes. They say that it's best to make the whipped cream in a cold stainless steel bowl. So that's what I did. And then the next thing, I just used some heavy whipping cream. I started off with 1.5 cups of this. And that's exactly what I used. We used the confection sugar. I started off with 1/2 cup, although I added more, so I lost track. I can't tell you how many. There are 2 cupfuls of the vanilla extract. And guess what? We got whipped cream. I was like, should I go on this live and attempt to make something that I haven't made before? Because what if it's an epic fail? But guess what? The whipped cream look good, y'all. The whipped cream look good. Do it taste good? I don't know, but it looked good. So we're waiting for that cake to cool off a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead, poke some holes, and I'm gonna cheat, y'all. Normally I make, you know, like homemade pudding, but I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna use some, let me show you all what I'm gonna use. This is what I'm going to fill the holes with on the cake. And then we're just gonna top it off with the homemade whipped cream. Sound delicious, right? Y'all, anybody ever made homemade whipped cream? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. First time for me. And I must say, from the way it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, y'all. Let's see. Nope, nobody's made homemade whipped cream. Anybody made a poke cake before? Have y'all heard of a poke cake? Ugh. Yes, no, maybe so. Have you had a poke cake? If you have, what kind of filling have you used? I'm trying to think, what can I put on top? Let me see what I have, y'all. We're gonna get creative today. Oh, I don't have any more of the chocolate. Oh, crap. Gingerbread. Hot cocoa. Y'all coming. Don't go away. I'll be right there. I'm just looking at what my options are. Don't go anywhere. Well, it looks like my options are very limited. I was thinking of maybe shaving some chocolate on top. That would be really good. If I had chocolate chips, I don't have that either. Y'all know what I do have though? This hot cocoa. What do you think that would taste like on top of the whipped cream? We might just try it today, y'all. I'm running out of time. How long can I be on a live for? Anybody know? There's no way this cake is going to be finished unless I end it and just go right back into another one. Maybe we can do that. So let's start prepping the pudding, y'all. I can tell you that the man's gonna be upset because I'm sure he bought this for his snack. But this is it's a shortcut for me. So I'm going to use some of this pudding. Come on. Here we go. Let's see. Y'all hanging in there? Don't forget to subscribe. You want to see more content like this. All right, y'all. Y'all think the cake is cooled off enough? Probably not, but I really want you all to see this. Ooh. Still really hot. That really stinks. I'm trying to think. What can I do? Should I end the live and start another live so you all can see the finished product? Let me know if you really want to see the finished product. Show me some hearts. Give me some likes. Come on, y'all. I need to know what you want me to do. The clock is ticking. Oh, wait a minute. We're at 27. I think we got time. If that cake goes ahead and cool off. So guys, let me go ahead and get these, I was trying to show you all that. Let me go ahead and get these dishes knocked out while we're waiting for that cake to cool off. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started with the topping. Because I need to be out of the way before hubby gets here. He's got to cook some things. And y'all know I like to tidy up as I'm going along. Get these dishes washed. You don't have very many, so that's a good thing. Look at that, I'm gonna need this spatula too. You guys are quiet. What's going on today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? All right. One more piece to go. Y'all hanging in there? All right, got that done. Now, the problem is, what am I going to poke the holes? Still got on the live? Who's still here? Somebody say something so I can know who's on the live. Yeah, I'm just tidying up. That's the way I don't have to do all this work at the end. All right. Hey, what's everybody doing? Hey, how y'all doing today? Hey, how's everybody doing? Hey, how y'all doing today? We making a poke cake. Here's the chocolate pudding. And I hope I have enough. I don't know, guys. You know what? I'm going to put some of this cocoa on top of that homemade whipped cream. Y'all come, I'm glad y'all hanging out with me today. I so appreciate all of you that have been hanging out with me during this live. You know, everybody's busy. Let me get these mitts. That dish might still, you know what, let me get this. It's about to get busy here, y'all. Now she is still hot. The cake is still hot, but we're gonna go for it. That homemade whipped cream out. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna see what happens, y'all. So all we're gonna do is just poke some holes in the cake. That's why it's called a poke cake, y'all. All right, I think that's good. Okay, can y'all see those holes in the cake? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the pudding and I'm just gonna put it over those holes. Now remember, the cake is still a little warm, but I think if I go ahead and prepare and then get it back into the refrigerator, we'll be okay. So pudding container number 1, here we go, guys. You just wanna make sure that you're getting your pudding over where you put those holes. Y'all see what I'm doing? You're just putting the pudding all over the cake. It's gonna fall into those holes. Now, I don't know what it's gonna taste like with the snack pack pudding. I've never made it this way before. Normally I make the instant pudding, but this is a quicker way to do it. I mean, the pudding is good, so it should be okay. Going on container number 3. It's your girl, Keitha T. Thank you for joining me today. We're making a poke cake. The highlight of the video today, however, was making that homemade whipped cream. And it looks like it was a success. We're gonna put that on next. All right, so I only needed to use 3 of these, so hubby shouldn't be too upset. I got 1 for him. 1 left. Okay, y'all, just smooth that out. Now I'm gonna just tap this a little bit to help that pudding to go down into those holes. But that's what we got so far. And now we're gonna go in and we're gonna put that homemade whipped cream right on top, y'all. Oh, so let's go. This is the exciting part. This is the moment of truth. Let me let y'all get another peek of that homemade whipped cream. Look at that. Look at that. Well, maybe let me just do it like this. Ooh, I didn't want it to change colors. Y'all see my whipped cream? 3 ingredients. I'm making a little bit of a mess here, but that's okay. So then we're just gonna put it into the refrigerator, let it chill. What y'all think? Is it looking good? I think that's enough of the Cool Whip, whipped cream, whatever you want to call it. Okay, y'all, that's what it's looking like with the whipped cream, the homemade whipped cream. And now we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this McCormick cocoa mix on top. Just a little bit, not too much. There you have it. There's the poke cake with the homemade frosting. Homemade whipped cream frosting. And I don't think I can, let me see if I can cut a slice before I sign off for you all. Let me see. Like I said, the cake is still warm, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's see. See, you're supposed to let the cake sit for just a little bit in the refrigerator, and eventually the pudding will make its way down throughout that cake. But look, y'all, doesn't it look good? Let me go ahead and give it a taste for y'all. A quick taste. Whipped cream, homemade whipped cream. I don't know what to expect here. Let's see. Y'all, that's good. I'm not gonna eat it all. Haven't had dinner yet. I just wanted you all to see. But that chocolate is gonna fall through. This whipped cream is amazing. Anyway, thank you for joining, hanging out with me as I made my first time ever making homemade whipped cream. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share the video, comment, like. If you're new, if you like the content, then go ahead and consider subscribing. It's your girl Keitha T, that's Kietha. I'm signing off, and I hope you all have a blessed day.